Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ratna Wulandari, and this video will tell you about the translation of Quran Surah Al-Luqman verse 12 until 16. So in this Quran Surah Al-Luqman verse 12 and 14, it contains some lesson or advice that conveyed by Luqman to his children. But before we're going to knowing the advice, some advice that has been Luqman told to his children, we should know who is Luqman. So Luqman is a righteous man, not a prophet. Luqman is a righteous servant for being a good father and a wise man. So this is another reason because Luqman has a wisdom to Allah. In Quran Surah Al-Luqman verse 12 until 16 contains important lessons conveyed by Luqman to his children, or some advice that have been told Luqman to his children. But before we go into knowing more about some important lessons or advice from Luqman to his children, we should know who is Luqman. So Luqman, he was just a righteous man, not a prophet. Or we can say that Luqman is righteous servant for being a good father and a wise man. Another reason is because he has wisdom to Allah. So now we can go knowing more about the lessons, important lessons or advice from Luqman to his children that contained in Al-Quran Surah Luqman verse 12 until 16. Let's go. So the lessons contained in Surah Luqman verse 12 until 16 is include some advice to always be grateful or give thankful to Allah, and then the advice on the issue of monotheism or tawhid, namely to worship the true God, and we as a human being we don't associate to Allah. And another advice or important lessons it is we as a children we should have a good honor to our parents, especially to our mother, that we know mother is has a big sacrifice for their children from pregnancy and then give a birth to their children, then growing up. Besides that, we as a human being, we have to always pray to Allah, because when we do that, it will come back to us. It means that everything that we do, like pray to Allah, is not to Allah, but it's just for ourselves. It will come back to us. Like we should have doing a good or bad in our life, it will come back to us. So I think we should doing some good things, that as we know that everything that we do in this world is come back to us, and then we everything that we do, like bad or good, even it's just a small or big, Allah is know everything that we do in this world. So we as a human being, we should be kind to ourselves, to another people around us. So it was the explanation of translation of Quran Surah Al-Luqman verse 12 until 46 until 60. I'm sorry, from me. That's all. Thank you for watching me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.